Here's a hard truth about job searching. If you don't have clarity before you apply, you're just sending noise into the void. You can have a great resume, the right skills, and even a top tier background. But if your applications feel generic, vague, or misaligned, they'll get ignored. In this episode, I'll show you why clarity is your most powerful career tool and how it can unlock opportunities that actually fit you. A few weeks ago, I met a medical doctor who had just transitioned into industry. She had the kind of profile recruiters love: clinical experience, global degree, and a clear interest in life sciences. But she told me, Ryan, I've applied to 10 companies online, all jobs I'm qualified for, and I haven't heard back once. Sound familiar? That's when I asked her, before you applied, did you pause to think about which companies actually align with your values, your vision for your career? She hadn't. She had done what most people do: chase the market. Instead of choosing her path, she was reacting to what was available. So we stopped. We took a deep breath and we got clear. Here's what I told her and what I want to share with you. Clarity isn't a luxury. It's the difference between rejection and resonance. So let me walk you through 3 steps we use to help her turn everything around. Step 1 is align with your values. So before you even look at a job board, ask yourself, what do I care about? What kind of problems do I want to solve? What kind of leadership do I want to be around? This client of mine realized she was deeply passionate about access to care and sustainability, but none of the 10 companies she applied to had any mention of these themes on their mission. That disconnect, it bleeds through in your messaging, even if you don't realize it. If you're not excited about the company's mission, don't expect them to be excited about your application. Step 2, target like a CEO, not a job seeker. We narrowed her focus from 10 random applications to 3 purpose-driven companies. And here's how she chose them. One was launching a product that directly addressed a clinical problem she had seen firsthand. One had a carbon neutral policy baked into their entire value chain. And one had a hiring manager who had taken the exact same career path she was hoping to pursue. So now, instead of being one of 200 faceless resumes, she was one of one, someone who belonged there. Step 3 is personalize with purpose. Here's where the magic happened. She wrote genuine, heartfelt messages to each company, not generic cover letters and not copy-paste applications, but real reflections like, I'm drawn to your product launch because I treated patients facing this exact challenge and I want to be part of the solution. Or, I noticed your head of medical affairs transition from clinical to industry just like I'm doing now, and I'd love to learn more about your journey. This wasn't networking for networking's sake. It was alignment in action. And here's what happened. All 3 companies responded. 2 invited her to interview, and one, the most aligned with her mission, offered her a role. Not just a job, her dream job. So you don't need 100 job postings. You need 3 companies that feel like home. So here's what I want you to take away from this. If you're not getting results from your job search, don't just refresh your resume. Revisit your clarity. Because when your values, your messaging, and your targets align, that's when doors open. It's not about chasing what's available. It's about claiming what's right for you. So here's your challenge this week. Write down 3 values that matter most to you in your next role. Pick 3 companies that reflect those values, not just in theory, but in action. And craft 3 personal messages that reflect your alignment and send them. Don't mass apply. Move with intention. And if this episode spoke to you, if you're done chasing jobs and ready to communicate your value with clarity and confidence, grab a copy of my book, Sell Yourself Like a CEO. It's a step-by-step system to help you find the right role, tell your story, and attract better offers faster. Because the most powerful version of your career doesn't start with a job title. It starts with clarity. And once you claim that, everything else gets easier. I'll see you in the next episode.